Sabole, welcome to NN7. Can you tell us, how do you see this case?
Good evening. Basically, from the NFP side, we believe that Cyril Ramaphosa has been very clear on fighting corruption in the country. Therefore, we believe that he has what it takes to take us forward as the country, and we must state it very clear that these propagandas that are coming in and disturbing him, actually, we must put it clear that he must soldier on, he must not be distracted, he must not even lose focus on these matters, because such things are happening every time when it's this period when people are going to conferences. But however, we want to state very clear as NFP that even though we cannot vote, but we like what he has been clear on, to say he will fight corruption in this country. No, corruption is very rough in this country. Therefore, that's where we come in as NFP to say we need this as the country.
But Sabelo, how do you interpret the deputy president going to the court to get the interdict?
Basically, during this time, the deputy president must do everything it takes to secure himself, to also secure his ambitions in this race, because it's no longer about valid cases, it's no longer about real issues, but these are things which are built to destroy him, actually.
So what kind of impact do you see these developments happening?
I think it's giving him a lot of exposure. It's giving him more support. It's giving him, actually, it must also be a way to give him courage, because we know everyone who's been a president in South Africa, there's been issues before they become a president. So we believe that these are just minor issues. He must just overcome and continue to soldier on in his ambition to become a president of this country.
Thank you. Please, can you just hold on a bit, Sabelo? We will get back to you. But on another line again, we have Mr. Udo. Mr. Udo, welcome to NN7. With this happening right now about our deputy president, this case brings the focus on the issues of also on the right to privacy. How do you see that playing out, Mr. Udo?
I expect that the court hearing will be in favor of the deputy president.
Okay.
But at the same time, it's the South Gauteng administration and the South Gauteng court, and that is DA country. So in that context, I predict that Ramaphosa will get his way. And in the same context, it's also important to know that the newspaper needs to be printed by 9 o'clock. So there's a deadline. So if the hearing is not done by 9 o'clock, they will be in serious dire straits as far as time is concerned for printing.
Now, of course, we hear that the judge is saying that he cannot work over 9 o'clock, and that is late. But then what happens if the court is unable to give a judgment tonight, due to to time constraints?
Well, then they would have to renegotiate the whole project, and in the hearing between the attorneys, I suppose, between the senior advocates. And they would have to find out then what they can print and what they can't print, and then reprint it at a later stage. Something similar happened to Winnie Mandela back in the early 2000s, pre the case of the Sambo hearing in Pretoria, when she interdicted the Sunday Times.
Okay, so now does it mean that maybe the publication cannot go ahead with publishing tomorrow with the printing, if maybe the judgment is not done tonight?
Tomorrow. They have to print tonight, not tomorrow.
Okay. All right. No, thank you so much, Mr. Udo. We're back right there with Sabelo. Sabelo, are you still on the line with us?
Yes.
Sabelo, how do you see this case unfolding? Because we hear that now that the judgment might not happen tonight because of time constraint. Do you think that maybe it will happen that they will go ahead with the printing tomorrow?
We are not sure, but we're still hopeful that whatever happens from now on, he will overcome, because such things, he was also expecting such. So just a minor issue which will pass.
Okay, well, thank you so much, gentlemen, for joining us right here on ANN7. We will be keeping our viewers updated with more news and updates. Well, Deputy President has gone to the court to gain an interdict to stop the publication of what he calls personal matters in a Sunday newspaper. The proceedings have resumed after coming to a halt due to incomplete documents. Now, earlier on, Deputy President Cyril Ramaphosa termed the leaked emails as deliberate campaign to smear him. A Sunday newspaper has claimed to be in possession of emails which shows that Ramaphosa is in relationship with many females, and the newspaper has asked Ramaphosa to clarify if he was involved in any romantic and sexual relationship with the women listed in the purported emails. The newspaper also says that the emails in its possession suggest Ramaphosa has and is currently financially supporting some of the women. The newspaper also says that the emails also suggest Ramaphosa had unprotected sex with some of the women.
If someone came to me tomorrow and said, you know, Nkosazana Dlamini Zuma hangs out with Jacob Zuma on the weekend and they're rekindling their fire of back in the day, that would mean nothing for her ability to govern. That's a personal issue. I shouldn't have to care about those issues. I think the same should be extended to everyone in this instance, Cyril Ramaphosa included. I think we should ask Cyril Ramaphosa harder questions, questions on issues of governance, questions on issues of transformation, not questions on issues of his personal life. Again, insofar as those issues, or insofar as his personal life doesn't lead to criminality and social injustice, it has nothing to do with us.
So we're bringing news and updates right here on ANN7, and we're still on the story where Deputy President has actually gone to court to gain an interdict to stop the publication of what he calls personal matters with the Sunday newspaper. But earlier on, the Deputy President Cyril Ramaphosa termed the leaked emails a deliberate campaign to smear him. And the Sunday newspaper has claimed to be in possession of the emails, which shows that Deputy President Cyril Ramaphosa is actually in relationship with many females.
The emails have not been yet verified. But what is also curious here is that in the statement that was released by the Office of the Deputy President, a close reading shows that he is neither confirming nor denying whether or not he was or he is in romantic relationships with these women. He is not saying that. All that is written explicitly is to say that the emails were leaked or they were retrieved illegally. One would have thought that a man who, with his conscience intact, who knows that this is just smear campaign, would have written down explicitly that there is no such thing, there is no inappropriate sexual or romantic relationship with any of the women that these emails are talking about. But we did not see that.
Well, on our story for the evening, just a recap on the story on Cyril Ramaphosa. The Deputy President has gone to the court to gain an interdict to stop the publication of what he calls personal matters in a Sunday newspaper. The proceedings have resumed after coming to a halt due to incomplete documents. Now, earlier on, Deputy President Cyril Ramaphosa termed the leaked emails as deliberate campaign to smear him. A Sunday newspaper has claimed to be in possession of emails which shows that Ramaphosa is in relationship with many females. And the newspaper has asked Ramaphosa to clarify if he was involved in any romantic and sexual relationship with the women listed in the purported emails. The newspaper also says that the emails in its possession suggest Ramaphosa has and is currently financially supporting some of the women. And the newspaper also says that the emails also suggest Ramaphosa had unprotected sex with some of the women. The leaked emails suggest that